right, it's 11:03 a.m. and I'm working through this long trade here. So let me work you through what I did here. I saw one leg down, pullback. So when I saw this green bar, I figured there'd be sellers because this is the first reversal up, and they did. But the second reversal up, so not the first, this was the first one. The second reversal up, which was this big green candle, I ended up buying right when the candle closed. Okay, so right now I have my stop down here, and I have a couple of different options because this is a really strong bull reversal, right? And I can't move my stop up because I'm not going to know until the market pulls back and then goes back up for me to move it back up. So there's a couple of ways that I could reduce risk, okay? So this is how I look at it. So right now, we always look at our risk reward. So this was the initial risk that I took, right? There's my stop. That's the initial risk. Now, my maximum favorable excursion was that much. Okay. So now the question is, how do I manage this? There's a couple of ways to manage this. So we could see that big bull, big bull, big bull, bull bar, but not as big. And now same thing here, sellers up top. But still, you have to expect that if the market does pull back, we get another leg higher, potentially to the high of the day to start, and then we'll see what it does from there. So a couple of ways. One of the things I can do is I could scale out, right? I could scale out and I could remove some of my risk that way because my stop needs to be here. So one way to reduce risk is to reduce position size. Another way would be to put my stop below a bear bar. So if we get a bear bar, okay, a tighter way to manage it would be, let's say we get a bear bar somewhere up here. Right? So what I could potentially do if we get that bear bar, let's say this one is the bear bar, I could just put my stop below that to protect against this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because in one sense, I see this tight bull channel, right? We see that. It is slowing down just by price action. There's a lot of resistance up here. If I get out, it may be hard for me to get back in. If they just keep buying, then I have to buy much higher prices. But I'm seeing here, all right, so I just got out. So that's an example of real time how I got out. So basically, as I was talking through it, I saw selling, and that was enough for me. So now what I'm going to look to do right now, okay, because this is a strong bull trend. So what I'm going to look to do is look for the possibility of getting back in. Okay. Now, unfortunately, one way that I would get me back in is if I saw more buying up here, but I don't know if I want to really buy. If I saw a big, I'm talking it through, thinking it through. If I saw this was enough to get me out, this selling right here, see the selling? That's selling right there. That was enough to at least get me out of my long. I was considering scaling out, but I just said, I'm just going to get out because this is slowing down and this, we are in overall, again, in context, this is the bigger picture, right? So the bigger picture, the reason why I'm getting out faster than normal is this is the bigger picture, right? That's the bigger picture. So we're in a downtrend. This could be just a bull leg and then a continuation down. This seems very strong, a very strong reversal to me. I don't know. But now what we're going to see is, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when it pulls back. Let's measure out 50%. So 50% is there. Let's get these out of the way. We use these when we're in a trade so we could make some decisions like we just did. So now at this point, I think we're just in a wait mode because potentially I would want to get long again. But this could just be, we could just be in a trading range because now it is 11 o'clock and we could be in something like this of a trading range. So what if that's the trading range for the day? That could be the move. It went up. That's about 50% of this down move was this move up. And what if we just remain in this trend range the rest of the day? I don't know. I've seen it happen many times before, so that could happen. I'm just not seeing the buyers up here. And whoever bought up here, like a bull close above the moving average, you got to figure that the bulls at this point are disappointed. You got to figure out the bulls, how many bars are they going to give it until they say, okay, it's not going higher. But it looks like we're going to print another bull bar. So this could just be a consolidation for the next move up. But for me, because again, I'm always after risk management first, if this goes up, probably this is going to go up without me, because I'm just seeing too much selling up here over 15, 20 minutes. Selling. They keep rejecting this area, and I understand why. There's resistance. Now, can the bulls overcome that and it keeps going up? Of course. Of course. And unfortunately, since we've moved from here to here, we made this move from here to here, right? From here to here, we made that move. Now, from here, it's going to be hard for me to get long, because now we're coming up to getting long at resistance. As we get past here, this could just be a bull move in a bear trend. And you don't want to be buying high in that scenario.